Hey friends, I hope you all are doing well. I'm so excited to be back doing some positive news stories, and a big thank you to John Krasinski for apparently filling in for me while I was gone. As you may notice, things are a bit different. I have a Facebook and an Instagram page, as well as a YouTube page where I'll be posting all these things, and that terrible jingle that I made yesterday, so I'll need a new one of those. But while all of that may be new, what hasn't changed is I'm going to be bringing you 4 positive news stories on this wonderful Wednesday. So, to kick things off, as a journalism student, I always believe in the importance of newspapers. But the people who deliver the newspapers to readers are proving to be even more vital in a time like this. At least, that is the case for some New Jersey residents who are receiving their groceries from their newspaper deliverer. Greg Daly took it upon himself to help out the people on his route by placing a message rolled up with the paper offering his services free of charge. Sandy and John Driska needed some groceries but couldn't get out as Sandy has bronchitis and John is fighting Parkinson's, so they took Greg up on his offer. The next day, $302 worth of groceries were brought to the Driska's house, and while he was reimbursed for the stuff that he bought at the grocery store, he refused to accept a penny more. So being stuck inside for what feels like at least a month by this point isn't really the type of fun people associate with the spring weather. But distancing ourselves and staying indoors does have its payoffs. Studies are showing that areas which have a stay-at-home order show the restrictions are working. Italy in early March reached a daily infection rate of 57%. Last week it reached a low of 7.5%. Data from San Francisco suggests that while the rates are still rising, they may be entering the flattening part of flattening the curve. And the New York Times reported that Seattle's person-to-person infections have dropped from 2.7 people to 1.4 people. While all of this is good news, what it means is that we should continue our efforts of staying indoors as much as possible. It works, so keep doing it pretty much. Your local Walmart may have had fights break out over toilet paper, but there is one shortage worth being excited about. 2 New York City rescue groups are either completely out of dogs and cats or very close to being so. The 2 groups are Muddy Paws Rescue and Best Friends Animal Society. But this is not just a New York thing. The ASPCA in Los Angeles saw a 70% increase in the number of pets going into foster care, and the Best Friend Animal Society says its partners nationwide are out of their furry friends. Was this story just an excuse to show a picture of my doggo Calliope? Yes, it was. And finally, we are celebrating your birthday in a time like this may be boring, but maybe all you need is the police force to bring you a pie. That's exactly what Susie Montoya got for her big day. Susie's favorite dessert is a slice of cherry pie, which would be the perfect way to celebrate. The only problem is that the Arvada resident turned 102 on Friday. Montoya's niece called the city manager's office to ask if there is any way to have a pie safely delivered to Susie in a safe and sanitary way, and that's when the Arvada Police got involved. They drove to a nearby bakery to pick up 3 pies, sanitize them, and then deliver them to Montoya. Montoya was also sung happy birthday by her neighbors and the fire department of Arvada. And if that wasn't enough, Arvada City Council declared March 27th to be Susie Montoya Day. But honestly, I'd rather have the pie than the day. Anyway, recommendation, something for you to do. Do some coloring. Yesterday was National Crayon Day, so why not break out a box and make a lovely picture? I'm going to link some coloring pages down in the description if you're watching on YouTube, and I've included one of my fancy new logo, which at some point went away. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope and pray you all are staying safe, happy, and healthy. God bless you guys. See you next Wednesday. And in the meantime, go make some good news of your own.